Hello Rhonda and Sharon, how are you going? And Myrtle. Sorry, I'm so disorganised today. I've been stalking the front door waiting for Australia Post and Patrick expedited delivery, and they have not come through. So I guess it'll be Tuesday before we get our order. Rhonda didn't get hers either, and she put hers in at 3 o'clock in the morning or something ridiculous. So we're not very happy because we have planned with another demonstrator friend to have a play day on Monday, but looks like we'll be using old stuff. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. So this is called a split negative technique, and I'm using the set called In the Moment. I'm going to use the same for this sample as I did for my sample I've already done. Don't know if you've seen this technique before. I've got to remind myself how to do it actually. Yeah, that's going to be right. So we place that where we want it, hoping that it's straight. I'm just going to stamp that in our black memento. You could use stays on, but I don't want to spend time cleaning that. So I'm Cheryl Algie from Garang in northern Victoria. And actually, let's see if that's straight on my platform. Yes, and the Stamparatus, as you would have heard, is retiring, so that's not good news. I think that's fairly straight. Looks straight on my line. Anyway, it just doesn't look straight to me, but that's possibly my eyes. So this technique has to be done on a stamping platform. So if you didn't get the Stamparatus already, you're probably going to have to, if you want to do this technique, you're probably going to have to invest in one. That didn't. I might just take off my magnet in a second. Where's my little helper? You're stuck. There we go, that's good enough. I think I've got a bit of a smudge there too, haven't I? I don't know how I got a smudge. Anyway, that's where the embellishment goes, hey? Now, where's my chamois? There we go. Just gonna get a bit of scrap and get a bit of the black off first, because now we're going to get a black piece. Oh, that's very dry. Have I not done any stamping this week? No, I don't think I have. I've been waiting for the new stuff. Done enough with the old stuff. Oh, I did do these. When did I do these? Sunday or Monday, did I? No, I think Monday I was busy doing other stuff that you've got to do. Housework and stuff. It's got that clean. You just want to make sure it's not wet as well. I don't think I need that again. Flip him away. We need our Versamark and a black piece. Exact same size. That's important. I have some other samples to show you as well, and there was quite a few sets that I could have used. I have got myself organised and done this technique a while ago, particularly in the not particularly in the mini, in the annual catalogue, and there was a few that other ones I could have used that I didn't. Just gonna give that a go. Anyone seen this technique before? Just give it another go with the Versamark and see. Hello Diane. Hello Margaret. How are you? And how are you, Di? You good? Alright, so then, did you guess we're going to emboss that? I just need to clean that. Leave it on for now to make sure that my embossing, my Versamark covered everything. I'm pretty sure it did, but you don't really know until you put the powder on, do you? So I'll put that out the road for a minute. Grab my white embossing powder. Everyone see and can everyone hear me? That's pretty good. Yep. I may need that again. I have already got a sentiment done already, but we might need it in a different format. We'll see how this card goes. I haven't. Just hold your ears for a second while I heat that. Making sure that's all heated, I think it is. Then what we're going to do, these pieces are exactly the same, and they are, I didn't tell you that, did I? They are in centimetres. They are 9.5 by 13.9. I just had to remind myself what the measurement was. Okay, so now you can put a, depends how precise you want to be. We might just put a bit of washi tape there and there. I didn't do this on my other samples, but just for tonight. And where did I cut it? About, I think I cut just past her head on my other one. So we'll do the same, so that you've got, what have I got? Her, I want to do it sort of halfway through her head. Chop it in half. Okay. She's chopped in half, the poor thing. Then we take our card base. This is really quick. If you needed to, say, do a sympathy card or a lot of sympathy cards, this would be fantastic. So then you're going to put that one there, I done? What have I done? Oh, I had it upside down. Oh, goodness me. That's what you don't do. You have it up the right way. That's no biggie. Just as well I didn't take it off the Stamparatus. We'll just get another piece of white and basic white, and we'll do that again. Just cut that. So this is just normal Whisper white. Not Whisper white, basic white. And 13.9. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Yeah, it's not. Not. You know what I'm trying to achieve now, don't you? Want to do with me? Stamparatus. It's right here. Yeah, so I just had it upside down. I'm just going to have to guess where to cut it because I didn't measure, did I? So as Sharon says, I'm showing you what not to do. Just make sure they're all up the same way. I did get the Versamark. Anyway, my other one, that's my excuse. My other one was smudged, so that's why we had to do another one. We might just do another coat. I won't be getting rid of my Stamparatus. We'll be still using it. I'm glad I got it. Right. Now, take 2. Live crafting. Anything can happen. And it does. So funny how nothing ever happens when you craft, or not ever, but hardly ever happens when you're crafting by yourself. And it doesn't matter if you muck up. As soon as you're on camera, you make all sorts of mistakes. Oh, well, we're all human. Goes there. Now, to get that cut in the same, how am I going to do that? Now, if I just do that, that should work, shouldn't it? I think those ones are no good. What's that? Yep, I reckon that'll work. There's only one that I have to cut up, so anyway, you've got a little bit of room to fudge it around a bit, so you are supposed to cut them together, but we didn't. We did it different. Alright, now my tape is sticking to there. It's a little bit not right, not the same. There we go, and even if we cut a bit of that off, it wouldn't matter, would it? The black, I mean. Or would it? We're about to find out. So, let's see if that worked. Yep, that's right this time. Yep. Oh, we've got them both the same. Have I? No, I haven't. It's all right. Getting myself twisted around. So, we've got, this is what we've got. Like that. On our black base. And like that. But I thought it might be fun to do. Like I did on these two, I did some different some different borders. That one I did with the road map sort of vellum, and I really like that. That one I just did, and those were done with the Radiating Stitches dies. That one I just did with black, but I like that one better, so I thought we might see what we like out of the black and white bees pen. I didn't cut it up because I wasn't sure which one. Oh, we need it. That's right. We need another piece of white to stick that to, actually. I'd forgotten that. Where's that bit of white there? So same size, or you could do it bigger and have that. We might do one of each. We might do this one bigger, so we'll do this one 10, and we won't do the stitches frame around it. 10 by 14.3. 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 3, 4, 5. Yep. That 10 looks bigger. That's 10. And did I have another? I'll grab another piece of white. And I'll make this one exactly the same. Well, as exactly as I can get it to the piece that I've cut, if that makes sense. The pieces that I've cut. Sounds complicated, but it's really not. So 13.9. 13.9. Okay. So my plan is to stick those both on there, on that one, and then on this one, if we stick these two, might have to switch them because I'm not sure. Doesn't give me much of a border, does it? Yeah, no. Change your plan. I think I'll go back to doing it that size. So, and then we'll do a border around. So that was 9.5. By 13.9. And your multi-purpose glue is ideal for this because it doesn't, because you've got a bit of wriggle room. Now, where on earth would my chamois be? I've got one up here because I can't find it on my desk in my little go-to bag. To remember to put it back. Mine will be here somewhere, but it's buried because I've been busy. Well, they're both mine, so clarify that. Might just make the one that one looks like it's about empty. So it's probably easier to put the black on first because the black onto the white I can see clearly where it's meant to go. And if you didn't cut it exactly right, you can always trim it down. Just give that time to dry. Any questions, anyone? Oh, hi Margaret. I'm doing, it's called Split Negative. So on the Stamparatus, I stamped this image in the black first, and then I did it, because it's got to be exactly the same position on your paper. That's why you need the Stamparatus. And then I did the same thing Oh, that's crooked. Gosh, I didn't have this trouble. Why I didn't have this trouble was because I didn't muck it up and have it upside down. That's why. I might have to fudge that and pretend that it's straight. I'm going to have to cut that down a bit because it's not straight. So this one won't be either. So, so now just grab that. This time I won't let this set. I'll make sure it's straight first, which it probably won't be. Ah, likes to move, doesn't it? Sometimes you want it to move, sometimes you don't. So I don't know if anyone's ever done this before. I've been wanting to do it for a while and I nearly missed the boat. There are a couple of things. Well, there's this one's going through into the new catalogue, so you can use this one, and there's another one that's kind of a, I don't know what you'd call it, kind of a native one, native flower, looks a bit like a waratah or something, just a line art one. You want line art ones. I did try it with the koala set, and I'm just going to leave those sit for a bit while I do the this. I thought this one, but the fur on the koala was too fuzzy. If that makes sense. So there's that one. I might do two different ones. I've got this dotty one. But then I was going to put some of the black ribbon. That might clash, but that's okay. We might not need ribbon. So I might get these cut. That one's already cut. We'll use our radiating stitches. Didn't put it away, but I found it easy. So I might do, just cut a bit of that. And then I might put them, because they're designer series paper, I can probably put them both through at the same time. I just want to measure that and see if I do 10.5. Will be plenty. Come in. So I'm going to go over to my die cutting machine, my big one, because this won't fit through the little one. And I probably need to have the one with the lines lined up a bit, don't I? I really like this paper. I think I've used the most of it than I have of all the other ones. I'm just going to stick that together like that, so I know it's not going to move. And we're going to go through with this one as well as this one, which will cut out the centre, okay? Pretty easy to understand. Okay. That was stuck to the platform for some reason. I'll put these dies away. And see what this looks like. First, I want to just jump over to my tabletop trimmer. It's better for cutting out thick bits of paper. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. My old eyes. It's a bit hard to tell. That goes there. And I don't need that. Oh, I might have to cut that down a bit more. I don't remember doing that, but I must have. Yeah, I need to cut it down a bit more. Let's see, do we want it? Probably want like that. And this one, yeah, I probably want to cut, excuse me. Do I want to move that over and do that? It's all right this way, but I've just got to cut a bit off that way. So I think we might cut more of the white off, I think. That was, if I go to the end of the black, yeah, I like that. So cut a bit of white off there, and yeah, I'll go the white end and cut a little bit off there just so it's not showing. See how that is. So this can't be pre-done because you don't know how big you want. Oh, I could have worked it out a bit better, I suppose. There we go. That one's right. And that one's right. Now I'm going to pop that up. Let's just see what I've got here. Use my edge pieces, my dimensionals. Anyone else asking me anything? Yep. Good to use up your edge pieces. I like to do it as I go usually, because otherwise I find them a nuisance to have to cut. This is a good idea to use them all in one go. And I could have been using my black ones, couldn't I? I've got some there, we might do that in a minute. Might leave that for the other one. We might just go... Don't, I think I've told you before, don't use wet glue for the radiating stitches if you don't know where they are. They are in the online store, so you can order, your demonstrator can order them for you. But if anyone else is looking to shop for them, that's the only place you'll see them, because they're not in any catalogue. I'm not too sure what's going on with them, because there's pictures of all the online stuff in the... So then you're left with two little rectangles as well in the catalogue. So, well, they must be around for a while then, but they haven't told us much, so we're all a bit in the dark. This is where you need fingernails, and then I go crook if they grow too quick. I hate cutting my fingernails. I like them when they're cut. I hate cutting them. And I hate long nails, as you probably guessed. Can't cope. Oh, get off. Now I might put that on my mat so I can see where I'm going. A bit easier. I don't want to put this on crooked now. It's stuck to my fingers. Almost perfect. Not quite. Let's just finish one first. See what we want to do here. I did have... Forgetting I needed two. I did have that done. I think that looks quite cute. I don't know if the ribbon will... How did I do the ribbon on these ones? That one I put it across there, underneath there. And I put a bow the other side. I think I quite like that. Let you guys decide if you want, do we need ribbon or not. You can tell me while I fiddle and get this one on. Just make sure it's all going to fit. Could have actually, I wonder if that'll work. Won't matter if I mess one up, will it? Yeah, it will. Might stick with this, put it on this. I don't think it would matter if I put the dimensionals on though. Just thought it might have been easier. I'm not very good at getting things straight when I do things like this. Probably could have cut them down a bit so that I'd have more of a chance. Anyway, so you can decide whether you want ribbon on the other one or not. To ribbon or not to ribbon. Oops, that came off. We used up this whole sheet. That was good. Little cornery bit. And we're going to have enough for along here. I think I will. Just put that one on the corner. Yep, I'll use this other corner bit here. Corner bits are handy sometimes, aren't they? And this one. And this one, that'll do it. Go in the rubbish. Get the backs off. Fiddly. It's actually easier to use your edges. Take the whole thing off in one go. And those are off and those are off. Okay, let's see how we do on this one. Line it up there and over a bit. There we go. She's sitting a bit high in that one, isn't she? Don't know quite why. It might be why the way I've cut that off, but we might be able to disguise that that's the case. If we put some ribbon across there. I'm thinking ribbon, but you might think that that's going to clash. What do we think? Did we say ribbon or no ribbon? Not ribbon? No ribbon. Okay, no ribbon. Well, I'm not going to pop that up again. I'm just going to do a use my seal to put that on. Could have done twine. You want me to keep it simple. I get it. Now that's, I'm not going to be able to see with that like that, am I? Just make sure I've got that centered. Then what we can do is I actually might put dimensionals on that piece. I want my big ones. Where'd it go? Oh, big mistake putting black down on black, so you can't find it. And we've got Thinking of You. show you which sets they came from in a second. And why I wanted the dimensionals on there is because I didn't want them on there. And I'm thinking, now which side, guys? Put this one on, and we've got to, I have to actually heat emboss another one, so we'll do a different sentiment on this one. Do we want ribbon on this one? Did you tell me? No ribbon. No ribbon. Okay, no ribbon. Oops, and now we're out of seal. Good-o. We'll use our... Don't want to be fiddling around with that while you're waiting. We'll just use our multi-purpose. We'll be fine. See something there. What's that? Oh, it's just a bit of fibre. I thought perhaps I hadn't cut it properly for a minute. So there's that one. Yeah, this side or this side. I'm going to cover up. I think this side, because it sort of takes up the white space. Now I need a little piece of black for my sentiment. And where did I put them? I used a different one than I used, and I'll tell you which sets they're out of while I'm going, because these are both going through. So this one here that I'm putting on the first card, just that one that I've put on there, I should say. Oh, I haven't yet. I was after your opinion. That is from Very Best Occasions, okay. And the other one that I'm going to use here, this set is also going through. I love those leaves, so I'm glad about that. That's from this set. So I did that in, I used the what are they called? Stylish Shapes for that one. So that's going to be big enough. Where's the other one so I can see? Yep, plenty big enough. As long as I get it in the middle, I've got enough room and I don't burn it. That's fine. Do you want to know what I mean by burning it? I mean when you have a little edge around it. Sometimes if you press too hard, which is I'm inclined to do when I'm heat embossing, because I can't see it and I want to know that it's like that. That's what I meant. Let me just get a paintbrush and that I have for this purpose and get rid of that. Can you see that? That's what I mean. A little edge there. So if you can get it off before you heat emboss it, it's gone. See? That back. Done with that there. And just hold your ears again. Here, no, I think that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. Don't be lazy. Just die cut it. Now to just say where you wanted this. I can get that on so I don't lose it. On the black side, Julianne, hello. Want it on the black side, do you? I like it on the white side. But I suppose then you can't see her bottom, can you? Anyone else? And I'm going to grab my... Actually, I wonder if that's big enough. Look at that, it is. I haven't used this one yet. Where's my little machine? Just hope that you can read the words through the... Oh, you should be able to. The stitches around the edge, so it should be okay. Should be good. We'll soon find out. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yoo-hoo! Discovered something new. Might not have that centered properly, but don't look too close. It'll be fine. Oh. Okay. Now this one. I really do think this one in particular, if you put it on the black, you kind of, I don't know, horses for courses, I guess. What do we think? Someone said on the black side. Diane said on the black side up the top. Not sure where she means. I'm thinking down the bottom. Now you think I'm going to be rude and ignore you because I've got her too far up there. So I think she has to go there. The sentiment, I think. So I said up there. Well, that's where I had, oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? We'll go with that. We didn't want to cover all of her up, did we? This one, where do we reckon we want that? See, I don't. Yeah, that's raised the centre one. See, I don't know. We'll have to put a dimensional there if we want it there. I think that one's better on the white because it hasn't got white around it. What do you think? Just find some black gems. You can let me know if you think that that's going to be right there. Remember to get my, what do I do with them? Remember to put a dimensional there because I'll forget otherwise. I'm hopeless. So we're going to use our black matte dots, which are all, those ones are all the same size. I don't know where they came from, but there's some here. Let's use these. So this one's pretty much finished. All I did for the inside, I'll show you on the other ones to save time because it's everyone's dinner time. I just did the girl in the black and white on a white piece, and the same on the envelope. Nothing spectacular. And I'll show you my other samples as well in a second. Now where's my pick tool? Just look where I put my little dots on there too. No, I'm not sure that I want, no, change my mind, I don't want them. I want rhinestones, I reckon. silver ones that show out. We've got just 3 left in here, so that's all we need on one card. Whoops. And why I did that was because when I put it on the white, you can still see it, okay? And that's the end of that one. Get off. And should have some more. Actually, I'll change it up and put, oh, we need to put that down first. Did you think where I had it was fine? Looks good where I have it now, thanks, Di. And I thought I might try those ones on there. It's good to use different ones, isn't it? So I'll put that there, I think. The reason being, because that's popped up. If I don't pop that part of that up, it's going to be all lopsided. Probably got the glue in the wrong place, but it'll squish out and it'll be fine. There we go. Now, what do these ones look like? I like to pick them up with this because then I can put them back down if I don't like what I've done. Yeah, I like those. So we'll go with that. I'll use a big one on the black, another small one on the white. I think she looks pretty good. Now I'll show you my, I'm not going to do the insides and envelopes, I'll do them after. So there we are. Just trying to be quick because I'm so late tonight, and I'm aware it's dinner time. It's 6:05. I think Rob might be getting hungry, so, well, if he is, it's all ready to go. He only needs to cook it, but I can do that in a minute. So there's those. I think I showed you those ones. I think. So they're there with the ribbon. With the ribbon. Slide them there. And where are my other ones? There we go. These ones are done in blue. So I didn't have any mistakes with these ones, funnily enough. So I've done these ones, one on white and one on the navy cardstock. So that's the Fragrant Flowers set. How gorgeous does it stamp? You don't even need to colour it in. It's just beautiful. Love, love, love this technique. And then I did, this one isn't going through. I'm not sure if it's still in the online store, but if you like that one, and the dies with this are beautiful too. So there's that one as well. What do you think? Do you think you'll give that technique a go? Like I said, it's an interesting one for if you wanted to make, and they're fairly quick. You make 2 at a time, so it's a fairly quick card. Okay, I think everybody's gone to eat. Thanks, Rhonda. You're getting hungry? Thanks, Margaret. Yeah, the blue's really nice, isn't it? I'm so glad that navy stayed. For a minute there, I thought, oh, no, it's gone. They've replaced it with Blueberry Bushel. I mean, I like Blueberry Bushel, but I was like, oh, no, I love my navy. But it hasn't gone. I was blind and I didn't see it. So now I can't wait till Tuesday. I don't think we'll have a delivery from Mr. Posty on Saturday, unfortunately. So, yeah, bit sad. But anyway, we'll have a good play day anyway on Monday with my 2 friends. So it'll be all good. Yeah. Okay, thanks everyone for joining me. And I'll see you next Thursday afternoon. Bye-bye.